So good afternoon again. So this is our Q&A session for day 6 in the week 7. So you can ask any blockers if you have any. You can ask any other questions you have, any insights you have found when working on the project, or anything else. So it is more of you talking. So if you do have any questions, you can raise it, or if you do have any insights that you want to share, you can also take the. Yeah, Haben, we can hear you. Haben, we can hear you. Hello, Haben. Hello, Haben. Okay, any questions, guys, or any insights that you can share us when working on the project? Your final submission is tomorrow. Is the final submission. So, how are you working on the project, Mugaza? Do you have any questions, any blockers, or any insights to share? Okay, Mugasa said, I have a question about virtual environment. Do we have to create any virtual environment each time? Yeah, it's a best practice to create a virtual environment always when you are working on one project, because when you are working on one project, you need more libraries and tools that you need to download, right? So when you put that on one environment, it will not be installed locally, and it will be more organized. So when you run that specific task and you select that specific environment you created, it will be organized and it will know what tools that we need. So we have already installed. So when we are working on another task, we will also create another environment and we will install our dependencies there. So it's a more professional and organized way to create that, but it's not a must. You can also install it locally, but this is a best practice when you're working on coding. So have I question you answer? Have I answered your question? Wonderful. Does it affect my local storage? It will be stored on the environment, but it will take from storage because you're already downloading it on the environment. Okay, thank you, Mogasa. The memory error, the full dataset could run crash. The mode answers the same for different questions. There any solution? So, Adam, the data is very large. So already the embedded uh, data is provided for you, but you will be working on in only a small data set just to understand the concept of embedding and in the other tasks that you have been asked to do. But you will work on that tasks only using this small data set, only 10,000, I think. It was around 10,000 that you have been asked to do the task two, the chunking and the embedding pipeline. And for the other one, for building the rack, you will be using the pre-built vector store that have been provided for you. But it will need more like computational power. So if it's not working for you on your locally, you can also use Google Colab. It's also better because it uses some GPU, so you can also work on the tasks on the GPU on the Google Colab. Okay, thanks, Adam. So, any other question, guys, or uh, insights that you have found on working on your projects that you want to share? I have used Google 95 base. I'm not sure what that is, Mugasa. I'm not sure about it, but uh, if you if your PC already supports this computational power, you can work on your PC locally. But it needs more computational power for the ones that their computational power is very low for the PCs. So we can use Google Colab as another tool because it's also it has GPU. But if your PC is able to do it, you can work on your PC. Or if I didn't understand your question, you can explain it for me, and I can answer it if I didn't answer your question. It is a model for answer generation. You mean for the RAG? So for the text embedding and chunk for the embedding, it has been used. I think the all minimal L6 model for your pre-built vector store. It has been used like that, but you can use any model that you want to work on your other tasks, like for the embedding and also like embedding the question. We can use the model that we have used before. It has been listed on your documentation, but this one is a better one for now. So if you need another model, you can also explore using other models. That's not restricted. Okay, Adam, to build the chatbot, which is better, can we follow the current procedure like we do here, or we can use anything tools to make it easier? No, no, Adam, we are not using anything here. Like what we are going to use here is to build the RAG pipeline. So to build the RAG pipeline, there are different steps, like first pre-processing our data, and then chunking and embedding. Then we will also vector store indexing, and then we will build our RAG pipeline to answer the questions that we will ask based on the context that we have provided. So this is a correct step. You can also look into the documentation. It's very much satisfied with every task and what um, tools where you are going to use. So everything is explained on the documentation. If you haven't seen it, you can revise it again. It's not, uh, we are not going to use anything here. Okay, thank you, Adam. So if you don't have any other questions, we can end the session here. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining, and have a good day. If you do have any other questions, you can also raise it on Slack. And thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mugasa, and bye.